Good morning, it's Daniel.
And Jenny.
And Talia.
And we're here for our third full day at Disneyland Paris, but our fourth day here at the resort. Today we're going to try and wrap up all the rides we didn't get a chance to do, see a few shows, and enjoy our time here before we have to leave tomorrow.
We hope that you'll check out our previous videos here at Disneyland Paris, as well as our trip to Paris, the city itself.
We'll put links to those videos in the comments down below.
Let's go have some fun.
We're making our way to Peter Pan first because we think that's the longest line we're going to encounter of the things we haven't gone on yet. We're about to go back into the rain and it's raining pretty hard, so we will see you on the ride. Here we go. We got off of Peter Pan, and very similar to the Disneyland one, except for the pirate ships that you load on have 2 rows instead of 1. And now we are trying to make the most of our morning hour. We want to go on Space Mountain again, so that's what we're doing. Talia and I made it into the Hyperspace Mountain queue. It's 8:45, so we've still got maybe one more ride left after this of the morning hour. Talia and I got off of Space Mountain, and we hustled over to Big Thunder. It's about 9:04 right now. And it broke down as we were approaching it, so hopefully we'll come back to it and get to go on it later. But we are now going to go to Fantasyland and do Pinocchio and the teacups, which are both covered, and see what else we want to do because it is raining pretty good right now.
We're going to try and do some indoor stuff as long as we can, and hopefully the rain will stop soon.
This is going to be one of those days. We just walked up to Pinocchio and it just broke down. So now we're going to go on the carousel so that it can break down right before we get on it. Hopefully not. The carousel's right next to it, so we'll do that. It's covered, and then we'll see if Pinocchio's open again or if we go on something else nearby. As predicted, the carousel broke down while we were waiting in line. Nah, I'm just kidding. We're about to get on. This is a quite large carousel. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 horses across in each row, which I've never seen a carousel this wide before. And away we go. I don't know if you caught that, but there was a pigeon flying alongside the carousel. This is Sir Mickey's boutique, and Jenny says that there's a giant inside, so we'll have to go check that out. Whoa. There's Mickey climbing up the beanstalk. Oh, he's hiding behind the window. Mickey is either climbing up or down the beanstalk. And there's the giant. We haven't really been pointing out everything as we've been hustling along, but there's a lot of cool details throughout this park. So here you can see a miscellaneous fruit tree with all sorts of fruit hanging from it. So you've got grapes, pears, limes, lemons, oranges, grapefruit. Maybe I missed something, apples, I'm not even sure, but it's pretty cool. And now we're making our way to the teacups because it's covered. And there is the tea party. Their little control booth is a bowl of sugar.
Here we are on the teacups, squished. Actually, we're not spinning right now. Here we go.
Whoa! That was quite a short teacup ride, but it was fun and it was covered. Next up, Dumbo the Flying Elephant.
It seems to have stopped raining for now. We'll see how it is when we go on the ride. Also, this ride is elevated above the rest of Fantasyland a little bit, so we should have some beautiful views of the park.
Here we are on Dumbo, and there's Jenny.
Jenny, here we go.
What great views we have from up here. It looks like Pinocchio just reopened, so we're gonna go do that before we go head over towards Casey Jr.
One funny thing is that the lights kind of look like windows, and those in a room with white fields in them.
I've noticed that nearly every attraction has some sort of stained glass window, especially in Fantasyland. Even the train had stained glass windows, so it's definitely a nice extra feature that they have here.
I thought it was fun.
So that was exactly like the Pinocchio we have at Disneyland. The only difference was that all the writing and the talking was in French. And now on to Casey Jr.
Here we are, getting in line for Casey Jr. This Casey Jr. train is very different than the Disneyland one. It is more like a little roller coaster than it is a calm little train ride, but it looks like it'll be fun, so we're about to board. Here we go. We're gonna be zebras and giraffes.
It's like automatic, well, it's not really automatic, but you can kind of imagine it is, because in the front, you can actually sit there, because it's not like Disneyland's, is where there's a driver in there.
So that Casey Jr. was fun. It was more like a very slow, tame roller coaster than it was a calm train ride, like I already said. Now we're done with, I think, all the stuff we actually want to go on in Fantasyland.
Time for a snack.
We decided to get a snack. We got some mini crepes with powdered sugar. We got a thing of cheese balls, and we got a thing of beef balls, and I'm not sure which is which, but we'll check them out. Jenny got a cappuccino, I got a soda. Tali got a Mickey ice cream bar.
I'm gonna start with the mini crepes with sugar. They're very good. They're just mini pancakes with some powdered sugar on top.
They taste like little mini crepes with powdered sugar. Nothing super fancy, but they are good. Pretty sure this is the beef one, so let's see. They didn't tell us which, we didn't ask, so maybe that's on us, but it looks like beef to me. That's weird, but it's good. It almost tastes like a shepherd's pie inside of a little crispy outer crust, so it's nice, it's refreshing, it's good. I would get it again, and I think it's enough to make a meal out of, so I enjoy this.
And this is the cheese ball. It's a really creamy, not quite a brie, but it's very melty and it's really good. And then it's a little bit fried on the outside.
After our snack over by Fantasyland, we were still kind of hungry and it was still raining quite a bit, so we decided to grab lunch. It's now about 11:30. And we went to the Hakuna Matata restaurant. Let's show you what we got. So this is the kids chicken strip meal. So it comes with 4 chicken nugget type chicken strips and vegetables, along with a Magnum and a drink choice. And Jenny and I got the adult chicken yassa meal, which comes with the chicken yassa, which is chicken and vegetables, and then white rice and a soda.
We just finished up our lunch here at Hakuna Matata, and it was nice. It was a little bit different, not too heavy and not too fried, so we recommend it.
Now we're gonna make our way, I think, to the Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse. We'll go do a quick run through of that, and then we're gonna try and see the Lion King show that is playing here in Frontierland in a little while.
Here we are going on to Adventure Isle. As you can see, it's still raining.
All right, we made it in.
it's water on it.
We saw this the other day, and now from up here we can see Mr. Fredrickson and Russell from up, hanging out on the dock over there. We found our arch nemesis, stairs. There's some nice views from over here. There's that water wheel we saw earlier.
But that was fun, just like a little tour of a treehouse. It's not as exciting as Tarzan's treehouse used to be.
Very nice. I think it had a little more detail than our Swiss Family Robinson treehouse used to have, but pretty similar. You go upstairs and you go downstairs.
Over here is the Pirate Beach Playground. It is currently closed. I don't believe it's open since all of the health restrictions. So this would be a fun place to let children run around, though. On a rainy day, it would probably be closed anyway. Below the suspension bridge, you will find the remains of the ill-fated Swiss Family Robinson ship.
So we just got in line for the Lion King show, Rhythm of the Pride Lands. It is a very popular show, even though it's a large theater, so we are in line about 30 minutes before the show begins. I'm not sure how far back we are in line, but there are a lot of people. Well, that was incredible. What did you think?
I thought it was cool.
It was really good. It was all live actors. No one was dressed up as silly animals, so there was no cheesy nonsense going on. It was just a high-quality Lion King show, condensed into 30 minutes.
And it was just songs and then lots of acrobatics. So very different from the Broadway version, although it did have some of the songs from the Broadway version, and different from any other production that I think we've ever seen.
I think now we're going to see if we can make it onto the Green Army Men parachute ride, and then go take a little break, and then we're going to try and come back later, maybe do a few more things, and we're going to try and see the drone show and fireworks later tonight. We'll see if we can stay up that late. We're all pretty tired, so let's see if we make it to the Green Army parachutes or back to our room. I've got good news and bad news. Good news is the weather has gotten beautiful. The sun has come out. The rain seems to be done for the day. The bad news is that means everyone else went to the parachute ride as well. So it's got like an hour line right now, and we don't think we want to do that when we're all kind of tired and want to take a little break for the day. So we're just going to head back to the room, relax, and see what we feel like doing later before watching the drone show and fireworks.
We're all done with our break. We relaxed in the room for a little bit and ate some snacks here. Then we went down to our tea time and ate some snacks there. So we're all snacked up.
We're going to go back into Disneyland and try and wrap up a couple more things that we haven't looked at. Maybe ride some things again that we've really enjoyed. And we are planning on waiting out the fireworks and the drone show. So that's the Disney Delight show for the 30th anniversary. And the Disney Dreams of Christmas fireworks show.
It's about 5 o'clock after sunset, so it's going to be cold, but we believe the rain is all done for the day, and I think hopefully for the trip. So that'll be nice to not have to worry about the weather other than being a little chilly. So let's go and have some fun.
All right, it's our last time entering at night. Look at that beautiful Christmas tree. I think we're heading to Autopia first, and then we want to do a couple of the remaining walkthroughs that we haven't done yet. So let's do it. And Tali wants to say something.
So if you look over here, you can see that the train looks like the Disneyland train. It's a mini toy Disneyland Paris train.
It's always fun walking down Main Street no matter what park it is. So, thank you to everyone who's been watching along with us. Here we are entering Discoveryland. I'm not sure that we really showed it in great detail earlier on the trip, but it certainly looks nice and new, and they are not locked in to the future theme because they do not call themselves Tomorrowland. So here on the right is Autopia. Ready? Here we go. On our way. So what do you think?
This is fun. The bump isn't as tense as the other Autopia, but it's still fun.
There's Mommy back there. She's catching up. There's some fun, cute little signs all throughout. So like, look what that says. Jetpacks. This is real silly. Look at this sign. That sign says 220, but I don't know what that means. Maybe someone can let us know in the comments down below. 180. Maybe that's just the distance we've traveled or the distance we have to go. We're going to the Astro route. Autopia. Fun or not fun?
Fun!
Waiting at the end of the ride. Short or long?
Maybe medium.
Medium. Let's see how long it takes. One more sign to look at. We'll catch you when we get off. Boy. Now that we're done with Autopia, we are making our way towards the castle walkthrough, but we are stuck in the parade that's making a loop around the hub. So we are crossing Main Street to make our way to the other side so we can get to the castle, because the castle is not accessible the most direct way.
So we weren't in the best spot, but over in the center of their hub, they have some stages, and they actually had some fireworks go off at the end of their parade just now. Now we're gonna walk through Sleeping Beauty's castle. So it's the story of Sleeping Beauty. So a long time ago, a king and a queen wished for a princess, and they had Princess Aurora.
It's actually kind of difficult to see because it's not lit from the outside, but there's this beautiful stained glass all throughout that seems to be telling the story. You can kind of see it, it just isn't lit very well.
So now instead of stained glass, the story's being told through these woven tapestries, which are another very famous French art form. The three good fairies have put everyone to sleep, including these knights of armor. You can hear them snoring if you listen.
So here you can see one of the stained glass as it's lit up, and you can see the detail that has gone into it. It's beautiful.
So here's a fountain of Sleeping Beauty dancing with Prince Philip at the end of the movie.
And here you can get a view of Fantasyland.
Yeah, the exit takes you out to a nice view of Fantasyland.
So it's pretty much impossible to see from here, but on the one tower up on the right that's gold, Those are not actual circles or balls. Those are snails that they put up there as an homage to the love of escargot that the French have. Now we're going to check out another walkthrough attraction. There is the story of Aladdin over in Adventureland.
So there it is right behind us, Aladdin's Enchanted Passage. Let's go check it out.
That was cool. Everything was actually animatronics. Everything wasn't really in the order of the movie, but it was still cool.
So that reminded me a lot of the animated windows that we have at Disneyland on Main Street. They're similar to that. This one, some of them had some more cool special effects in them, but otherwise it was just cute little animations of the main scenes from the movie Aladdin. So something to know if you visit Disneyland Paris is that a lot of the quick service restaurants close early, so they close around like 5 or earlier. So we ended up coming back to the Hakuna Matata restaurant for dinner because it's 7 o'clock and this is one of the few places that's still open.
Jenny got I called it the Hakuna Masalad, but it is a chicken salad with grilled chicken and salad underneath. I got the Lion's Feast, which is a wrap with chicken and veal, either sausage or shawarma type meat. Almost looks like gyro if you look inside of it. And fries. And Talia got the chicken nuggets with rice this time. We gave her some of our fries. And it comes with, of course, the mini magnum and some juice.
Now that we're done with our dinner, we're gonna watch the fireworks.
We're waiting for the fireworks to start and we got some kettle corn while we're waiting. Here they have both sweet and salty popcorn. We got a great spot here on the back side of the hub, so we're really excited to see the show.
And now, Disney Delight.
Look to the sky, hope is all around. And won't you see me?
In summer.
That was a great way to end the night.
The fireworks and the drone show before Disney Delight were amazing. I actually think that the drone show was way cooler than the fireworks, but they were both really great shows.
Yes, definitely. It's late. Everyone's leaving. It's chaos here. So we're going to head back as well. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. We'll be sure to get back to you or answer whatever questions or comments you have. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. That really helps us out, means a lot to us.
Please subscribe for even more magical content, and we hope we put you in a magical mood.